And a good Friday evening, everybody. Thank you for tuning in here tonight. Welcome to the Central Lyon Broadcast Network as we are live from Dicknall Field in Rock Rapids. My name is Joel Viss. Glad to be with you here tonight for the opening round of the Class 2A State Football Playoffs. Tonight's matchup, your undefeated and number one ranked Central Lyon George Little Rock Lions are playing host to the Pioneers of Okoboji. Okoboji coming in as the number 4 seed out of District 2. They come in at 2-6 on the season. Got a big win last Friday night. Picked up a win by enough points, and that's what got them into the playoffs. So they had playoff atmosphere last week already, as they had to earn a right to be in this game. Otherwise, they would be going home and not playing again this week. So Okoboji gets that big win. They won 41-19 over Forest City. That gave them the edge in the point spread to move up and grab that number 4 spot. What did it earn them? It earned them a right to travel over here to Rock Rapids to take on the number 1 team in the state, Central Lyon George Little Rock, who finished their regular season 8-0 last week with a big win in the Beef Bowl over West Lyon. And we talked about the playoff atmosphere for Okoboji. The Lions had it as well. A hard-fought, rainy battle and a 7-0, just a physical beatdown for both of those teams, battling it out between the trenches and really putting on a great, fun game to be a part of. In the rain, in all the mess that was in there, it just made it that much more interesting. But Lions came out on top, secured their number 1 seed out of District 1 and that undefeated record going into the playoffs. Okoboji only having to go an hour down the road. That's pretty good, because elsewhere around the area there have been teams that have gone the distance. Last year playing over here at Dicknall Field, playing Iowa Falls and other schools, we had to take on a few teams that had to drive 3+ hours to get here. Okoboji only having to come an hour, so not a bad trip. Eric Klaus definitely happy about that when we talked to him earlier this week, and very excited for his team and a young squad in this Okoboji team, and excited that they earned their right into the playoffs. And as he'll tell you later, they've earned a spot at the table. They are playoff qualifiers, and that is a big win for a young team out there, and it's something that he feels that he can build on, and that is something that you'll hear about a little bit later on when we talk to Eric Klaus here in the pregame show. We'll also talk to Central Lyon George Little Rock head coach Curtis Eben, and talking about his team and how big that win against West Lyon was. Not only do you beat your arch rival, you win the Beef Bowl, you win the district, you keep the number 1 ranking in the state, and all the benefits that come with that number 1 ranking. Obviously hosting a home game, and the Lions should host throughout the playoffs here all the way up to if they would make the Dome. They will host every game up until that point. The field looks pretty good out there. It was ripped up immensely last week against West Lyon. You can see in areas it's a little bit thin on the screen, but overall the field looks really good. Had a nice warm week, dry week, and really helped things out a little bit. We'll see how that works out as the season goes on, and how the postseason goes on for these teams. As we said, the Lions taking on Okoboji here tonight. In this game, also around the area, Cherokee, Washington, the number 4 seed out of District 1. They are on the road. That's one of those big road trips. They are down in Carroll, Iowa at Kemper Catholic, taking on Kemper Catholic down there. That is a 4-versus-1 matchup, as Kemper Catholic was the district winner in District 8. Western Christian on the road playing a cross-district matchup against District 2, number 2, Esterville Lincoln Central. So they are in Esterville tonight. That is a matchup we're really going to pay attention to, and should be a great battle between Western Christian and Esterville Lincoln Central. Spirit Lake, the district winner out of Okoboji's district, is hosting Southeast Valley. Another one of those games that could bring a little interesting. Southeast Valley is a 4 seed. Felt they probably should have been a little higher up in that district, but not there. So they had to go to Spirit Lake. Also, the West Lyon Wildcats becoming the 2 seed after their loss last week against the Lions. But they do get to host here tonight, and they take on Clarion Goldfield Downs, which is the number 3 seed out of District 2. Clarion Goldfield Downs a 3+ hour trip to go over to Inwood and Larchwood and play in that football field in the opening round. So we'll try and keep ahead of a lot of the scores that are out tonight, but definitely paying attention to this one out here between the Pioneers and the Lions. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk to Central Lyon George Little Rock head coach Curtis Eben. But up next, when we return to the pregame show, we'll get together with Okoboji Pioneer coach Eric Klaus when we return to Lion football here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
And we welcome you back to the pregame show. It's time to talk Okoboji football with the head coach of the Pioneers, Eric Klaus. And, Coach, thanks for joining us here this week.
Yeah, appreciate you having me.
Eric, let's talk a little bit about your football team. Last week, you were in a do-or-die game. You had to come out. You had to get a big win in the final week of the season to get yourselves in the playoffs. You got to be proud about how your kids came out in that last game with their backs against the wall and put forth a great effort.
Yeah, absolutely. We've had a lot of tough breaks throughout the year, and you get to those points where see where your kids are at, and to see them come back, and especially with the start, we started with 2 turnovers in our first 5 plays. It wasn't easy to kind of do the here it goes again and kind of fold, but to see the guys come back and battle, and they've done that all season. I've been super proud of them for doing that. Yeah, to come with the win the way that they did and had different guys step up at different points of the game was pretty exciting.
Absolutely, and like you said, to come away with a big win, and you guys didn't just have to win, you had to win by a certain amount of points to try and win the tiebreaker to get in, and with all those variables in there, and how do you keep those kids focused on just playing the game when you have all that stuff to think about?
Yeah, we actually really didn't even mention it throughout the week. I kind of went back and forth laying it out for them, and some kids figured it out, but our focus was, hey, just be loose, be us, just play. Because I felt like, with kids, and it's easy to tell them just to be loose and to play. And they've put a lot of pressure on themselves, and I think that has kind of led to us playing tight in certain points, and then maybe not playing to our full potential. So we had just kind of made the decision, hey, we're just not even going to lay it out for kids, and we're just going to say, hey, let's play, let's have fun. And I thought they did that. I said there were a few that definitely knew it and had figured out the math where they needed to be, but others, to be honest, didn't. And I thought they just kind of played and kind of saw their potential when they do that. We obviously, as coaches, kind of had in the back of our mind of, all right, what do we got to do? What do we got to be thinking about? And not necessarily chasing points or overcoaching either. But yeah, it was good to see our guys just be loose and play, and then to kind of realize that what they were able to accomplish when they did that was pretty cool.
And definitely a big win. You earned yourself a right to be in the playoffs. That's a big accomplishment. Let's head on over to that first round game. The new season starts. Everybody's 0-0. You do get into the playoffs. Unfortunately, you do draw the number 1 team in the state of Iowa, Central Lyon George Little Rock, and you got to go there. Tell us a little about what you think about the Lions.
Yeah, they're obviously super talented. There's a reason why they're sitting at number 1, and a credit to you can tell they're very well coached. They do their stuff, and they do their stuff really, really well. They're going to be able to run the ball and be a physical team. Obviously, you look at their backfield, and that's the part that a lot of people see and that sticks out, with what they have going on back there. But their line is super talented as well. They've got a load of seniors up there that can move the ball and move people. So you've got to be super disciplined with what you do. As soon as you get out of a gap or you lose a gap, they're able to kind of gash you and hit those big ones. So definitely a team that can strike fast and be physical, and will try and get after you. So like I said, super tough draw, but I said we got a spot at the table. We're just going to ask our kids to go out and play hard and do those little things right and give ourselves an opportunity.
And you talk about what you see from the Lions out there. You've got a chance to watch some of the tape and start to get ready for this game. What are some things that we can expect to see from Okoboji and your squad that you might do to try and counteract what the Lions are going to bring?
Yeah, we're going to have to the biggest thing is we're going to have to try and stop that run. And a lot easier said than done, but we're going to have to be able to do some different things, bring some pressure from different spots, show them some different boxes and different matchups to try and counteract that a little bit. Like I said, we've seen teams that have had a little bit of success, but then even with that little bit of success, they're able to, it doesn't take long for Central Lyon to hit big ones as well. You might get a stop first, second down, and all of a sudden third they hit a big one. So we've just got to be diligent every single play and bring those different players to the box, but then still be ready for that play action pass. They've got that ability to hit that big one as well.
Well, we've talked about it a little bit earlier. You expressed us doing the little things right and finding those little things to help make your team successful. What do you see as some of those little keys that you got to take care of to try and pull off that win?
I think, one of the big things is we just have to do a better job of penalties. I thought last Friday night was obviously our best game, I thought, that we put together. One of the big reasons was that we didn't get ourselves behind the sticks. When we've struggled, we've had some unforced penalties. You're going to have penalties in a game, but it's the false starts, the illegal procedures, some of that different stuff that if we can clean that up and not put ourselves behind the stick. Obviously, turnovers, when we've been really good, we've forced the ball to come out. We've had some really good games where we've forced quite a few turnovers. In the games that we've struggled, we've given the ball away. So taking care of the ball will be key. And then, obviously, the more we can keep the ball out of Central Lyon's hands, the better. So if we can sustain drives, get first downs, and then do our stuff really well, that at least gives ourselves a chance.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you taking some time with us here this week. Congratulations on making the playoffs, and we wish you the best of luck.
All right, thank you very much.
That is the head coach of the Okoboji Pioneers, Eric Klaus. We'll be back with more of the pregame show when we return.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
And we welcome you back to the pregame show. It's time to talk Central Lyon George Little Rock Lion football with the head coach of the Lions, Curtis Even. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Joel.
Coach, let's talk a little bit about the season so far. An undefeated season, finishing as the district champions. At the beginning of the year, we always set some team goals, and that district title is usually step number one. Tell us a little bit about some of the goals we had going into this year.
Yeah, we asked our captains and our seniors to put together some goals, and this year, like you said, it was to win the district, to beat West Lyon for that district championship, and then, obviously the next step is to go out and win a state title. Another one was to be a good teammate. So, all three of those goals are obtainable yet, and our guys are focused on getting those goals, and so far they've done a nice job.
Yeah, and absolutely. Setting the goals out there, giving yourself the steps to go through in the process. Important for those kids to get that undefeated season and a nice win against West Lyon in some unfavorable conditions.
Yeah, it was. It was not a great night to play football, and when it comes to that, but like I said, it was just a classical smash mouth, short yardage, field position type of ball game. We shot ourselves in the foot a couple of times. We had a black punt in there, and we had snap infractions, which set us back. We had 3rd and 3, and then all of a sudden be 3rd and 8. So we shot ourselves in the foot a couple of times here and there. Just for our guys to just stay resilient in what they were doing and kept bouncing back and just kept the great attitude throughout that game. It really shows a lot for our seniors and the guys that played throughout that game to just keep bouncing back.
Well, and obviously, anytime you play West Lyon, tough physical football, how important is it to have a good physical, hard smash mouth game like that right before the playoffs?
Yeah, no doubt about it. That game made us better in all aspects, from a coaching side to the players' side to all aspects of the football game. That game made us better. And like you said, going into the playoffs with the win like that, basically giving us home field advantage all the way through, just all the little things that come along with winning a district title and, hopefully helping us down the road with pairings, with pods and things like that. So really just all those things were good to win the district, all the good things that came with it.
Well, and you talk about the home field advantage. Even with that bad weather last week, I was really impressed with how good of our crowd was and how active they were even in the rain.
Yeah, absolutely. Our community and our fan base is unbelievable. Our student section is really good. Some of the things that you don't talk about probably near as much when it comes to some of those things, but just really proud of our community, our fan base, or coming out and supporting. From the George Little Rock side to the Central Lyon side, and all the communities involved in between that to come out and support our guys, and especially on a night like that. I'm expecting a huge crowd tonight against Okoboji. So we've always had a good following. But even on our down years, we've always had good followings, and now this year, hopefully our crowd is enjoying some good football, and hopefully they can enjoy the ride as we go.
Well, let's talk about that first-round playoff game. You mentioned it, Okoboji coming to Central Lyon George Little Rock in a first-round test for us. What do we see from the Pioneers?
Yeah, they come out of that District 2, a fourth-place team. Like I told the kids all week, we got to do what we do, but do it better. This game's about us and not about them as much. We need to go up front and control the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. We got to go out and dominate. Like I told the kids last night in practice that we can go out and win a football game, or do we want to go out and dominate a football game? And that's our big focus is we got to do what we do, but do it better and really focus on what we do and go out there and control the ball and go out and get a W.
In Okoboji, they come in 2-6 on the season. They got that win last week, won a tiebreaker to get into the playoffs. Teams like that, they can be scary because they got nothing to lose when they come here.
Yeah, every team that plays us is going to give their best game. There's no doubt about it. And I respect nothing more this week with Okoboji and the fact that they made the playoffs. They're young, but young athletic kids are sometimes scary because at times they can be very athletic, and so that's again for us the mentality is to worry about ourselves and go out and do business and let our seniors take advantage of the situation, and hopefully we see that tonight throughout this football game.
Well, after watching the tape on Okoboji and talking about the things that we're going to do and the things we're going to take care of, what are the Lions going to do tonight? What are the things we need to focus on to come away with a big win?
Honestly, you're going to see a very, very basic CLGLR football team. Again, we focus on the little things this week, and really came down to tackling and blocking throughout the whole week of practice. We really turned back to the basics and did those things. We got through the ball better, especially early on, first and second down. So we'll try to open up the offense a little bit more that way. Try to get some guys involved in our offense that maybe haven't been as much lately. Defensively, we're gonna play a pretty just straight up solid defense, and I have to bend a little bit. But we really want to focus on just getting better at the basics of what we're doing, and and hopefully tonight that type of mentality will work to stop the Pioneers.
Well, obviously, after an 8-game regular season in a tough district and then a big physical game against West Lyon, how are our guys doing with the bumps and bruises as we head into playoffs?
Yeah, like you said, everybody's got bumps and bruises this time of year. It's been a physical district, no doubt about it. So, but honestly, we're really healthy. We got Charlie Hamilton looking like he's coming back. He's practiced a couple times this week. As a Kai Ditzworth is starting to work his way back into practice. Everybody else is healthy, and so you really feel good about that with these guys and how they're really taking care of themselves and doing the little extra things to make sure those bumps and bruises aren't becoming sideline type injuries. So proud of our guys for the way they take care of themselves. We're really excited to get those other guys back, creates more depth on both the O-line and D-line, and as we go along here, we're building some good depth.
When it comes down to the playoff games, obviously we don't like to look ahead. We don't like to look past anybody, but kids are kids. You look at a team like Okoboji, it's a 1 versus a 4. How do we keep those kids focused going through this game?
Yeah, it's all about mentality, and like you said, it's not about who we're playing, it's about us. And I keep repeating that because it really is. I don't care if we're playing for a state championship, it's about us, and this week is no different. So our kids know that. Our kids with the expectations, you win all the time. There's never a time that we go out on that football field and think we're going to walk over somebody, and I call that the losing mentality. We're winners. We're going to win all the time. Winners win. And so our guys with that mentality, we got to keep putting the next foot forward and, like I said, not worry about who we're playing.
Well, Coach, we appreciate your time every week. Congrats on the district title, and good luck in the playoffs.
Yeah, thank you.
That is the head coach of the Central Lyon George Little Rock Lions, Curtis Eben.
You've spent years dreaming up your business plan, saving every dollar, searching for the right location, and perfecting your product. Auto Owners insures your small business, because it isn't small to you.
Only 36 more to go.
That's simple human sense.
Ask Sepreda Foltz Insurance and Real Estate in Rock Rapids, Iowa, if auto owners make sense for you.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin & Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
And we welcome you back here live from Dick Null Field in Rock Rapids as we get ready for the game tonight, and it is a good one. It is playoff time here in the state of Iowa, and we are ready to go. First round matchup between the Central Lyon George Little Rock Lions and the Okoboji Pioneers. Teams have taken the field now and are ready to get their stuff going. And we've got these guys lined up, and we're just a few moments away from kickoff here tonight. But before we go to the kickoff, we will talk a little bit about these teams, as you just heard from both the coaches out there. And we got to get a good glimpse of what we expect to see from both of these guys, what we saw from them throughout the season. But we'll get to that when we return. We're going to go to our national anthem. And when we return, we'll have the kickoff of tonight's action between the Okoboji Pioneers and the Central Lyon George Little Rock Lions.
In Iowa, we are fortunate to have a lot of opportunities to get involved in at our schools.
Athletics and activities have so many positive effects. From learning how to build relationships and healthy lifestyles,
and gain self-esteem and confidence.
Make participation a priority. You and your school will benefit.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. and you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
And we welcome you back here to Dicknall Field. Joel Viss with you here live from Rock Rapids as we are getting set up and ready to go for tonight's kickoff. Here's a look at your starting lineups for your teams. For the Lions on the offensive side of the ball, it rotates around quarterback Reese Vanderzee. Wide receivers Matt Deeren, Reed Fulkins. Wingbacks are Isaiah Johnson and Drew Denikis. Our tailback is Graham Eben. Up front on the offensive line, Carson Vandentop, Sam Christensen, Ryan Chase, Nolan Baker, and Trevor Deeren. For the Okoboji Pioneers on the defensive side of the ball, they start up front at the defensive end. It is Riley Worrell. Defensive tackle, Keyshawn Smith. Brendan Wentz at the other DN spot. Linebackers are James Allen, Blaze Elmwood, Nathaniel Franken, Dom Juding. At the safety spot, it's Avery Symington, Tyler Netch at the cornerback spot, Joe Salmon at the other corner, and the free safety is Caleb Symington, the defense for Okoboji. Lion captains are starting to make their way out. We do know we're working on our video right now. Our camera has got a glitch in it up top, so we're working on that right now. We'll stick with you with the audio version of it as the captains meet at midfield for the coin toss. Central Lyon George Litterock has won the toss. They have elected to defer. Okoboji will receive the kick, and they will go on offense first here. So the offense for Okoboji, it revolves around their quarterback. It is number 10, Landon Duvall. Running back, Caden Chapman. Wide receivers, Avery Symington, James Allen, Caleb Symington. At the other wide out on the left side, it is Tyler Netch. Up front at left tackle, Ryan Calsall. Aiden Gerke at the left guard. Center is Kalen Peters. Right guard, Keyshawn Smith. And the right tackle, Mason Doms. For the defense for the Lions, up front on the defensive end spot, Trevor Deeren, a senior 6'4", 250-pound defender. At D tackle, Gabe Schulte. The other D tackle, Colin DeLeo. Defensive end, Jack Craw. Linebackers for the Lions is Matt Elbert, Drew Cooperschmidt, and Drew Denikis. The defensive backs, Graham Eben, Reese Vanderzee, Isaiah Johnson, and Lane Kruger, the defense for the Lions. Glad to have the video back with you here. Got it all figured out. Big thanks to our production crew here. We've got a couple of guys helping us out, obviously, up top running the camera. Big thanks to Sam for all his work up there. making sure that you guys have video up there, and we got a good production crew in-house making sure things are working. Lions get set up to kick the ball here. On to do the kicking duties, freshman kicker Jeff Tay Ramon. Jeff Tay has it teed up at the 40-yard line. Ball is kicked down to the 5-yard line. Ball is bobbled, now picked up and brought down the right side and run out of bounds after a good return after losing the handle on the football. Got it out close to the 20-yard line. On the return to duties there, do believe that was James Allen. Okoboji will start first down and 10, shy of the 20-yard line. They're going to bring him back, say he was out at the 17. Shotgun formation. Twins right, single man to the left. Toss play, now going to go throwback pass to the quarterback. Double pass thrown down deep over the top. Lions go up for it and defend it well. Lane Kruger down here on the bottom side of the screen. Or that's Isaiah Johnson here on this side of the screen. Intended receiver was Avery Symington. Okoboji trying to pull out all the stops on the first play, trying to catch the Lions off guard and catch them sleeping. Twins right, single left, shotgun formation once again. Back to pass. Little pass underneath, swing pass goes out to the tailback, and he carries it out. Very close to first down yardage was Blaze Elwood. And I do believe they'll give him 10 yards on the reception. So 1st and 10 for Okoboji. Elwood getting a nice catch out of the backfield. Shotgun formation again, Twins each way this time. Man comes in motion from left to right. That's Symington. Back to pass, quick slant over the left side. Has his man Avery Symington out to the 32-yard line for a quick pickup of 5. Okoboji running very quick here, trying to run the pace and keep the Lions from adjusting. Shotgun again, trips right, single man here to the bottom side of your screen. Quarterback Duval back to pass again, looking right side. He throws the slant again. He's got it completed. Enough for a first down out to the 43-yard line. That time on the reception is Tyler Netsch. 7-yard pickup there for Netsch. Moves the chains once again. Okoboji, man in motion. That's Elwood, left to right. Quick pass, left side, little hook pattern. Ball is caught and wrapped up by Symington. Okoboji likes to hit these little passes. Little 3-yard pickup on that one for Symington. Duval has over 1,100 yards on the season, has really spread the ball out. Does not pick one favorite receiver, has a lot that he likes to utilize. Back to pass again, looking right side. Here comes the pressure. He's in trouble and brought down in the backfield. Jack Crawl getting the sack for the Lions back at the 39-yard line. 8-yard loss for Duval on the sack. We'll set up 3rd down and long. Okoboji had been moving the ball nicely here, now set back behind the chains. 4 wide, Twins each way. Back to passes Duval. He's rolling out right side, going to throw in the flat, and throws behind one man and short of another. It'll be incomplete, and a 4th down will be coming. Fourth down and about 14, it looks like, from the 39. And they will be forced to punt this ball away. Brandon Wentz on to do the kicking duties. He'll get it up a high spiraling kick. Vanderzee underneath it. He'll grab it. Now works over the right side. Tucks behind some blockers. Brings it out to the 34-yard line. So the Lions defense holds. And they will take over on offense with some good starting field position. 1st and 10 for Central Lyon George Litterock at their own 34-yard line. Okoboji picked up a few first downs after getting caught way deep in their own territory after the kick return. Shotgun formation, 4 wide, 3 up top. Quick pass for the Lions, finding the seam and cutting it up the field. Matt Elbert on the reception. And the Lions a quick gainer. Still yet to see a run in this game, and we are over 2 minutes into it. 15-yard pickup for Elbert on first down. Lions back in the shotgun, 4 wide again, 3 to the top side, single man here to the bottom, that's Deeren. Here's your first run of the game. It is Vanderzee right up the middle, carries it all the way down to the 44-yard line. So 7-yard pickup for Vanderzee will set up second down and 3. Lions going some hurry-up offense as well, trying to match the speed of Okoboji. 3 left, single right, even in the backfield. Quick pass out in the flat, goes off to Deeren. Matt Deeren cuts it up the field inside the 35 down to the 33. And an 11-yard pickup gives the Lions another first down. First and 10, ball at the 33-yard line. 8:21 to play here in the first quarter. Only 1 run so far by either team. 4 wide again, 3 of them to the left side. Single man is Deeren to the right. Now Eben goes in motion out of the backfield. Quarterback keeper right up the middle. Design draw for Vanderzee. Cuts it inside the 20, down close to the 15. Give him the 15-yard line. And it'll be an 18-yard run for Vanderzee as the Lions move the chains once again. Lions make their way into the Okoboji red zone at the 15-yard line with 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 3 wide now, Twins left, single man right. Up back here to the right side, that is Denikis. You'll see him shift from right to left. Handoff goes to Eben right up the middle of the field. He runs through some tackles and walks in for the Lion touchdown. Graham Eben, a 15-yard touchdown, has the Lions on top first with 7:46 to go here in the first quarter. Okoboji, a few first downs, punts it away. Lions waste no time going down the field and scoring with Graham Eben. Extra point duty coming on here now for the Lions. Logan Koob, freshman kicker, on to do the duties. Kramer, good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and the kick is through. 7:46 to play here in quarter number 1. Central Lyon George Little Rock on top, 7-0. We'll be back with more Lion football here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Back in Rock Rapids, Joel Viss with you live from Dicknall Field. Central Lyon George Little Rock jumps out on top. A 7-0 lead over Okoboji here. Jeff De Ramon back on to do the kicking duties here. Back to do the return duties here once again for Okoboji. Looks like they got Tyler Netsch back there, also James Allen. Kick is up. It is a short kick angling towards the sidelines and will bounce out of bounds. Procedure penalty against the Lions. Will move the ball out to the 35-yard line. Okoboji with some good starting field position, a lot better than they did to start the game, as they were inside their own 20, so about 15 to 20 yards better this time around. And we'll see if Okoboji continues to go to the air. Those little quick hit passes were effective. Little quick slants, a little stop and goes. Moved the ball nicely. Then a sack by Jack Krall set him behind the chains and took them out of position. 4 wide, 3 here on the bottom side of your screen. Single man up top. They'll hand off to the right side. It goes to Chapman, and Chapman doesn't get much. He'll give him a yard of forward progress out to the 36-yard line. 2nd down and 9 for the Pioneers. As Lyon defensive front there, those 4 big hosses doing a nice job. 3 wide, going to the right side this time. Single man to the bottom side. Avery Symington getting a little extra direction from his quarterback, Duvall, before going that way. Dropping back to pass, right side, looks for the bubble screen. Pass is incomplete, I do believe. And they will say that it hit the ground. So it'll be 3rd down and 9. Not where Okoboji wants to be. They look over to the sidelines. Do not huddle. They run pretty quick. 3 to the left side here. Single man to the top side. That is Avery Symington. Single man up there. Duvall in the shotgun. Back to pass. Looking right side. He's going to heave one down the sidelines and overshoots everybody. Graham Eben had the best shot at it, but couldn't haul it in. Incomplete pass will bring up 4th down and another punting situation here for Okoboji. Back on to punt once again. Braden Wentz, 6'3", 230-pound senior. Stands back at his own 25-yard line. Eben and Vanderzee back to return for the Lions. Good kick, high end over end kick there. Eben has it, working over the right side. Now cuts it back across the grain into the defense and brings it out to the 42-yard line where the Lions will go back on the offense. 6:43 to play in this first quarter. Lions with that 1 touchdown lead on that Eben 15-yard run. Do want to take this time to thank our sponsors for allowing us to provide this coverage for you. Make sure you pay attention as we go to those commercials. Twins right, single man left. Denikus shifts from right to left. Man in motion, that's Isaiah Johnson on the jet sweep over the left side. Johnson stair-stepping it up. He's got a 1st down as he runs out of bounds. Close to the 45-yard line. Looks like that's where they'll put him. A 12-yard pickup for Isaiah. 1st down and 10 for the Lions. Lions will take their time here. They look over to the sidelines, get their signals. 3 wide again. Twins here to the right side. Single man up top. Eben in the shotgun off to the left side of Vanderzee. Vanderzee's going to hand off to Eben. Eben coming through, working for the right side, looking for the corner. Steps through one man, but the tackle is made by Avery Symington as he drags him down inside the 40 at the 39. Pickup of 6 yards. 2nd down and 4 coming for Central Lyon George Litterock, the top seed in the state of Iowa. At 8-0. 3 left, single man, that's Deeren here on the bottom side. Vanderzee calls it out. He's going to fake the hand, keep it himself right up the middle of the field. Flag will fly in the area of a hold. Vanderzee around the corner, sidesteps a few other guys, and drug out of bounds at about the 11. But do believe that will go for naught. As a holding call, most likely going to bring this one back. Officials will bring this and mark it back. Looks like from the 43-yard or the 37-yard line, I should say. Well, now they're going to go back from the original line of scrimmage, so a 10-yard penalty. Put the Lions back behind the chains here. Reset 2nd down, back close to the 50-yard line. Going to be about 2nd down and 14. Lions will send 3 receivers to the left side, single man here to the bottom, shotgun formation. Vanderzee back to pass, looking left side, now throws underneath to Eben. He makes the catch. Eben has the first down and a little bit more inside the 30-yard line. And we'll see where they tell him he stepped out. Looks like he stepped out at the 29. So a 21-yard reception to Graham Eben moves the chains. Penalty does not hurt the Lions. First and 10, Central Lyon George Little Twin receivers to the left, single man to the right this time. Straight ahead run with Eben. He cuts right behind his blockers. Now bounces it out to the right side. Graham's going to cut right behind one more. Tripped up from behind. Brendan Wentz getting a hold of the ankles there, keeping him out of the end zone, but he does take it all the way to the 8-yard line for a 22-yard run.
Even on the carry, gets it inside the 10, tackle of the 8-yard.
First down and goal for Central Lyon George Little Rock. 5:10 to play here in the first quarter. Shotgun formation. Eben stands to Vanderzee's left. Twins left, single right. Fake the hand, quarterback keep right up the middle of the field, and Reese Vanderzee has himself an 8-yard touchdown run. Vanderzee grabs his first touchdown of the night. So a game that started out going through the air has now switched and turned into a game that is being played on the ground by Central Lyon George Little Rock, and they will set up in the swinging gate formation. Coob on to do the kicking once again here for the Lions. Good snap and a hold. Kick is up, and Coob puts it through. 14-0. Central Lyon George Little Rock leading in this one. 4:56 to play in the first quarter. We'll be back with more Lion football here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network.
You've spent years dreaming up your business plan, saving every dollar, searching for the right location, and perfecting your product. Auto Owners insures your small business, because it isn't small to you.
Only 36 more to go.
That's simple human sense.
Ask Seaperda Foltz Insurance and Real Estate in Rock Rapids, Iowa, if auto owners make sense for you.
Back in Rock Rapids here at Dick Nall Field, home of the Central Lyon George Little Rock Lions. And the Lions are on top here 14-0 with just under 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Jeff Tay back on to kick once again.
Back to return to kick for the Pioneers. We're going to do the kicking for Lions.
Jeff Day has it teed up, has the official signal. Better kick this time as it's angling inside the 5, will be caught and brought up the right side. And the Lions pursue well. Good return, going to be close to the 15-yard line. Not a whole lot he could do with that. There were a lot of purple jerseys just bearing down on him. And they're actually going to say he was down at the 14-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Pioneers. Trying to recreate some of the magic they had on their first drive, which got them out close to midfield. Landon Duvall once again at the quarterback spot in the shotgun. He's got Chapman standing to his left, 3 wide receivers to his left as well. Back to pass right side, finds Symington, makes the catch for a good 3-4 yard pickup. 4 yards on the reception for Avery Symington. Clock on the move here, 4:25 to go. Okoboji hurries up on it. 5 wide, empty backfield this time for Duvall. Man coming in motion. That is Elwood. Elwood, quick pass over the right side and just about picked off. Lane Kruger was coming up to make the tackle, and the ball popped up, almost made the interception. In the end, it comes to an incomplete pass and will set up 3rd down and 6. Clock will stop on the incompletion. 4 wide, 2 each way, this time for Duval. Has Chapman back at the backfield again, brings his man in motion. That is James Allen. Ball in the backfield. Allen just has to jump on it. Going to lose about 5 and set up 4th down and 11. 4th down and 11 after the loss, and it will force the Pioneers to punt this one away again. Standing inside his own 5 this time, receives it cleanly. High kick, but short off the side of his foot. Bounces at the 40 and goes out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. And the Lions will start in plus territory this time on the opponent 40-yard line with 3:34 to go here in the first quarter. Central Lyon George Litterock trots out onto the field once again. Opening round of the Class 2A state football playoffs here tonight. Pistol formation this time. Twins left, single right. Vanderzee stands in the middle. He's got Eben behind him. Calls it out. Fake hand, quick pass left side. Isaiah Johnson out in the flat. Isaiah cuts it up the field. He's got a 1st down. Looks like they'll bring him right down at the 30-yard line, so a 10-yard pitch and catch to Isaiah Johnson. 1st down and 10 for the Lions as they keep the ball moving in their favor with 3:16 to go. Shotgun formation this time, even to the right side. They're going to shift Denicus left to right. Man in motion, that's Isaiah. Isaiah's got it, jet sweep right side, cuts it up the field, down to the 22-yard line. Nice pickup once again of 7 or 8, depending on the spot. Looks like they will give him the 22, so an 8-yard carry for Isaiah. Wow, man, give him the 21, 9-yard pickup. 2nd down and 1, pistol formation. Twins left, single man right. Deeren here to the right side. Handoff goes to Eben over the left side through the middle of the field. Spins through a few tackles inside the 10-yard line down to the 9. And another 13 yards gives the Lions a 1st down. Central Lyon George Litterock just inside the 10-yard line, so just outside of the 9. It'll say 9 officially. 1st down and goal. Twin receivers off to the left. It's Reed Fulkins, Isaiah Johnson, Matt Deeren off to the right. Eben stands alongside of Vanderzee. Denicus shifts right to left. Handoff goes to Eben right up the middle of the field. Carries it down inside the 5 to the 4 for a 5-yard pickup. It'll set up 2nd down. Lions going to the power game here with under 2 minutes to play in quarter number 1. Shotgun formation. Twins left, single right. Eben to the left side of Vanderzee. Vanderzee back to pass, throws out in the flat. The catch is made. Isaiah Johnson, a 4-yard touchdown reception. And he has the Lions on the board once again. 3rd touchdown of the night, this time through the air for Vanderzee to Johnson. Lions on to do the kicking duties once again with 1:23 to go. Kuban. Levi, nice snap, good hold. Kick is up, and the kick is through. 1:23 to go here in quarter number 1. Lions with a 21-0 lead over Okoboji. We'll be back with more Lion football when we return here to Dicknall Field in the Class 2A state football playoffs on the Lion Broadcast Network.
you go home, you'll feel good about what you did. And, you know, you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
Welcome back to Rock Rapids. Joel Viss with you here tonight on the Lyon Broadcast Network for the opening round of the playoffs. Central Lyon George Linerock, number 1 in Class 2A, 8-0 on the season, leading the Pioneers of Okoboji 21-0. The Pioneers come out of District 2 as the 4 seed, earned their spot into the playoffs with a big win last Friday night over Forest City. Jeff Tay once again has the ball teed up, ready to go. High end over end kick. This one's going to go into the end zone for the touchback. Jeff Tay got all of that one. And that'll bring the Pioneers back out to the 20-yard line with 1:23 to go here in the first quarter. Okoboji has been living and dying by the passing game so far. Here tonight, only 2 rushes to their credit for -4 yards. They do have a sack in there as well. But it's been a largely passing game for Okoboji. Landon Duvall, 5 of 10 for just 29 yards so far. Back to pass again is Duvall. Short pass underneath, has his tailback, sidesteps the first man, first down yardage as he crosses the 30 to the 31-yard line. An 11-yard pickup there for Caden Chapman out of the backfield.
Duvall's pass complete to Elwood. Picks up 11 yards on the play.
First down and 10 for Okoboji. Trips left, single man to the right this time. Back to pass again. Duvall pump fakes. Now goes over the top and overshoots everybody. Intended receiver was Avery Symington. Duvall trying to beat the man over the top. Lane Kruger in pursuit. Great inside position there. Had Vanderzee over the top. There is a flag in the area of a hold, and it will go against Okoboji. And it looks like they're going to call that one in the backfield from a... We'll see where they mark this one back to. They're going to bring it all the way back inside the 20-yard line, so about a 12-yard penalty on the hold. It'll stay first down. First down in roughly 20. Man in motion, that is Elwood. Back to pass. Duvall looking left side, screen pass underneath. Has his man, it is caught. It is Blaze Elwood. And he was, the pressure was coming at Duvall, but a good 6'3" guy lays it up over the top. Elwood made a nice catch to bring it out to the 27-yard line for a 7-yard pickup.
6 yards of the play, it'll be about second down and 14.
So second down and long still. Empty backfield, 5 wide, 3 to the right, single man left. Elmwood in motion. Back to pass, going to throw to him out of the backfield again. Makes the catch, not going to get much. Well played by the defense. Graham Eben comes up, brings him down after a gain of only 1.
To Elwood. Picks up a yard on the play.
Third down and long once again here for Okoboji. Not where they want to be, but they will let the clock run out here on quarter number 1. And we will go to the break and come back with the second quarter. Lions leading the Pioneers 21-0. You're watching the Class 2A State Football Playoffs on the Lyon Broadcast Network.
DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin & Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
Back in Rock Rapids here at Dick Null Field, home of the Lions. Central Lyon George Linerock leading Okoboji 21-0 after 1 quarter of play. Okoboji set behind the chains at third down and 13 at their own 28-yard line. Had a nice play to start the drive, got a first down out to the 30. Then on their next play, picked up a holding and were forced back behind the chains, now struggling to get back on top of it. Pioneers will come out of the break in the shotgun formation. Trips right, single man left. Duvall and Chapman in the backfield. Back to pass is Duvall looking right side. Now he's going to heave one over the top. Has the man open, and a diving attempt is just off the fingertips of James Allen. Allen got behind the defense, who was confused, and he was open. Duvall just couldn't find him. That'll bring up 4th down and 13, and a punting situation here once again for the Pioneers. And Brendan Wirtz will come back on, and his leg has been getting a workout here tonight. Seeing him in on a few tackles on the defensive side as well. Wentz gets it away. A short kick bounces at the 46-yard line and takes a good Okoboji roll down to the 25. 24 is where it comes to a stop, and the Lions will go back on offense there. Central Lyon George Little Rock a 3-touchdown lead after the first quarter. Lions have racked up over 100 yards on the ground already here tonight, 61 yards through the air. Offense looking very sharp here tonight for the Lions. Ball just shy of the 35-yard line. Shotgun formation. Quick pass out. Reed Fulkins makes the catch at the 40, up the sidelines, and pulled out of bounds after the first down. He carries it out to the 47-yard line, a 12-yard pickup. Reed Fulkins, his first catch of the night. 5th different receiver that Vanderzee has hit here tonight. First down and 10 at the 47-yard line. Pistol formation, twins right, single man left. Vanderzee calls it out, back to pass again. He's going to look over the top, looking for Fulkins, goes up and makes the grab. Penalty flag will come on a pass interference, but it won't matter because I do believe Reed Fulkins made the catch. And he takes it down. Wow, they're going to say he didn't carry it all the way to the ground. So the ball stripped away at the ground. So incomplete will be the call, but a 15-yard pass interference will give the Lions a first down nonetheless. Ball will be moved down to the 39-yard line. Lions back into Okoboji territory. First and 10 for the Lions. Leading by 3 touchdowns, looking for more. 4 wide, 3 up top, single man. That's Fulkins here to the bottom. Pistol formation. Back to pass, rolling out right side in pursuit. Vanderzee's going to throw on the run. Pass and the catch is made. Matt Deeren, nice tiptoes on the sidelines. Takes it down to the 22-yard line for a 17-yard reception. Matt Deeren, he's got a couple of those on the season. First down and 10 Lions, 11:19 to play. Trips left, single man right. Back to pass again is Reese. Reese looks over the top and just overshoots, just about had a man picked off. Coming up and getting his hand on the ball, making the tip, was Caleb Symington, the free safety. So an incomplete pass. Stops the clock at 11:13 to play here in quarter number 2. Second down and 10, ball at the 22-yard line. Twins right, single man left. Vanderzee out of the pistol, hands off to Eben, right side, tries to cut it back across the green and loses his footing. Not before he takes it inside the 20-yard line down to the 18 for a pickup of 4. Eben with 1 touchdown on the night so far, a 15-yarder to get the scoring started for the Lions. 3rd down and 6. Twins left, single man to the right side. Empty backfield for Reese. 2 upbacks for him. Quarterback keep all the way. Breaks it out right side, sidesteps a few defenders, stiff arms another man, takes it down close to the 10, and that'll be enough for a Lion first down. Vanderzee takes it right up the middle, designed quarterback draw. They give him the 11, so 8 yards on the carry. So first down and 10, ball just shy of the 10-yard line, so they can get a first down without scoring. Empty backfield again here for Vanderzee. He'll go again just the other way. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Reese Vanderzee has himself another touchdown here tonight. This time the 11-yard variety. Lions go on top, 27-0 here with 10:06 to play. Vanderzee, his second rushing touchdown of the night, has a passing one as well. Coob on to do the kicking once again. Levi Kramer, the long snapper. Vanderzee, the holder. Good snap and hold. Coob has the ball up, and Coob puts it through. 28-0, Lions on top. You're watching Lion football live from Rock Rapids on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Back in Rock Rapids here at Dicknall Field. Joel Viss with you. Central Lyon George Little Rock, another one on the board. Reese Vanderzee in on an 11-yard touchdown run to make it 28-0. Scores from around the area. We're being told Spirit Lake leading Southeast Valley by a score of 21-0 in the second quarter. At the end of the first, West Lyon leading Clarion Goldfield Downs by a score of 9-0. Jeff Tay has the ball teed up again. A shorter kick this time as he just lobs one over the top. Coming up and making the grab there and reversing field left side. And Matt Elbert comes up and wraps up and makes a good tackle there. But a nice job of playing the ball, returning it was Joe Salmon for the Pioneers. Pioneers will go on offense here at the 23-yard line. Trying to get something going. Have had sparks of good plays, but then fall behind the chains and get themselves in trouble. Jet sweep here over the right side. Nothing doing. Lions come up and rip him to the ground. Jack Crawl, defensive end, getting after the tailback of Caleb Symington and takes him back to the 19-yard line. Well, they'll give him the 20. So a 3-yard loss for Caleb. Back in the shotgun. 3 wideouts come here to the bottom side of the screen. Single man up top. That's Avery Symington. They're going to go to Symington over the left side. Makes the catch. Breaks through a tackle. And now a flag is going to fly. Possibly a block in the back after Symington carries it out to about the 27. So had about a 7-yard pickup. We'll see what the penalty brings. And it is against Okoboji. Symington made a nice catch, broke off the tackle from Isaiah Johnson, and was starting to make his way back forward, and I think an overexcited player came up and got a block in the back against the Lions, so the 10-yard penalty negates the gain. Pushes the Pioneers all the way back to about the 13, maybe the 14-yard line. Looks like they'll give him the 14. Second down and long. Duval in the shotgun, 3 to the right, single man up top. High snap, he corrals it, ball's tipped. Hook and ladder down the left side. Symington got the shovel pass, and it goes off to Blaze Elwood. And the trickeration takes it out near midfield. We'll see where they put it down at the 47-yard line. 33-yard reception on the hook and ladder. First and 10 for Okoboji. Twin receivers each way. Well, empty backfield, 3 left. Twins right. Elwood comes in motion. Quick pass, right side on the slant pattern. Symington makes the catch and is brought down after a gain of about 6. Ball comes down to the 46-yard line. 7-yard gain on the reception. Second down and about 3, 8.5 to play here in the first half. 4 wide to the left side, single man right. Elwood comes in motion. Back to pass, little bubble screen there. Cutting it up the field, first down yardage. Down to the 40-yard line, 6-yard pickup. Pass goes to Caleb Symington. So 6-yard pickup there gives the Pioneers another first down. Pioneers, their first offensive set to come into the Lion territory and looking like they want to score. 4 wide, 2 each way, man in motion. That is Symington, and the flags will fly. Too many men moving there up front. Be a 5-yard penalty and put Okoboji back behind the chains. These are the things that have killed the Okoboji Pioneers all season long. When we talked to Coach Eric Klaus earlier in the night, he said that penalties have really hampered them throughout the year. Back to pass, Duval rolling out right side, going to throw underneath, has his man down to the 40-yard line. Vanderzee makes the tackle on James Allen. Allen pushed out of bounds at the... They will give him the 40. So 5-yard gain. Second down and about 10. And more guys in motion. Another penalty against Okoboji. And negate the 5 yards they just picked up and push them back to the 45 once again. 7:50 to go. I'm going to call a snap infraction against the center, meaning the center moved the ball before he snapped it. So second down and 15 now, 4 wide. Here comes the man in motion. Back to pass. Duval, screen pass is batted away. Gabe Schulte coming through there and getting the big old paws on it. Duval trying to hit that little screen underneath. Third down and 15 now. Third and long, you'd hate to see this drive end up with nothing and a punt for Okoboji. 4 wide here, 3 to the left side, single man to the right. Back to pass, Duval looking left, comes back right, gonna look over the top. Feet get tangled, Lane Kruger and Symington. Symington looking for a flag, but just got their feet tied together, so an incomplete pass. We'll bring up 4th down and possibly decision time. Wow, they're going to say the Lions swung over there and got the pick on the sidelines? The Lions did get an interception there. I didn't think he caught it. I thought he was well out of bounds, but they're going to give the interception to the Lions, and they'll take over on the 12. So first down and 10 for Central Lyon George Litterock. 4 wide for the Lions here with 7.5 to go. Quarterback keeper hit immediately. Brendan Witz comes through there and gets a tackle. Wentz, the punter, we've seen more of his action in the punting side of it, but now making a few tackles. Vanders, he does fight his way out to the 15 for a 3-yard pickup. Second down and 7 for the Lions. Ball at their own 15-yard line. Clock moving at 7 minutes to go here in the half. Man in motion, Isaiah Johnson, fake there, counter play to the left side. Here comes Graham Eben, cuts it up the field across the 20 to the 22, maybe the 23. Should have enough for a first down. Looks like they'll mark him right at the chains. 7-yard gain. Eben now 7 carries, 72 yards, and a touchdown so far here in the first half. Leading the ground game for the Lions. Lions in no hurry here. Twins left, single man to the right, shotgun formation. Vanderzee fakes the hand, going to keep it himself, tucks in behind the lineman. He's brought down out to the 28-yard line, about a 5-yard pickup. Vanderzee, 7 carries now, 60 yards, got a couple touchdowns, also through the air, throwing the ball nicely. Second down and 5 from the 28, 5:45 to go. Lions would like nothing more than to just run this clock all the way down and score before the end of the half. Back to pass, over the top they go, and overshooting his intended receiver. That was Drew Denikis. Incomplete pass there, stops the clock with 5:36 to go. Denikis had a good spot down the seam there. Vanderzee just overshot him. Third down and 5 here. Big play for the Lions. Got to get the first down or you're going to be forced to punt this one away. Twins right, single left. Lions caught out, counter over the left side there. Flag flies in the area of a hold. Even very close to the first down yardage. Out to the 34. That would be enough for a first down. And that will mean Okoboji will take the penalty. And they will walk off the 10 yards right at the line of scrimmage. So Lions now back behind the chains. It'll be third down and 15. Lions looking to keep their drive alive here. They'll send in the smaller lineup. Four wide, 3 of them up top, single man to the left. That's Isaiah Johnson. Back to pass is Vanderzee. He's looking over the middle of the field, has Isaiah. Isaiah makes the catch at the 30-yard line, but going to be short of the first down yardage. 12-yard pickup. But the Lions are going to have fourth down coming. Lions look like they're going to go for it here on fourth down. In their own territory at the 30-yard line. Empty backfield. Vanderzee calls it out, rolling out right side. He's just going to tuck. He's going to run. Bulls over the defender. He's got the first down. Carries it out to the 37-yard line. Needed 3. He picked up 7. Lions will keep the chains moving. They'll keep possession of the ball here with 4:38 to go. Lions will send 3 receivers off to the left side this time. Single man up top. Vanderzee in the shotgun, even to his left. Rolling out left side, quarterback keep all the way. Flag flies again in the area of a hold. Vanderzee had about 9 yards, but that's going to go for nothing. Lions will be pushed back again. Officials are definitely looking for that, making sure that the Lions aren't grabbing on. Now there's some discussion here between the officials. And they're looking to see if it was a first down or not. Now we'll see what the officials' call actually is. Holding on the defense. So there was holding on the defense. That penalty was declined. Then another penalty on the defense was holding. And that's a 10-yard mark-off and a first down. So no run officially on that one, as it is a 10-yard defensive holding penalty. First down for Central Lyon George Litterock. 4 wide, twin receivers each way. Isaiah Johnson in motion. Rolling out right side. Vanderzee looking to pass. Throws out in the flat. Has Matt Deeren for the catch. And 11 or 12 yards. We'll see where they put the ball. They'll bring it down to the 42-yard line. 11 yards on the reception for Matt Deeren, his 3rd catch of the night. 1st and 10, Central Lyon George Litterock. 4 minutes to go here in the ball game, or in the half, I should say. Handoff goes to Eben this time, left side. He barrels the head ahead down to the 36. Good tough run of 6 yards for Graham. 2nd down and roughly 4, as they'll give him the 36. Well, just outside the 36. You can see they put the ball between the yard lines. So 2nd down in a long 4, short 5. Twins right, single man left. Pistol formation, quick pass out in the flat, goes to Johnson. Isaiah with a stiff arm, first down as he's drug out of bounds. Steps out of bounds right at the marker, 4-yard pickup. Gets out of bounds, and that does stop the clock. So it'll be 1st down and 10. Central Lyon George Litterock again. Twins left, it's Fulkins and Johnson. Matt Deeren up to the top side. Pistol formation, even the deep back behind Vanderzee. Handoff goes to Graham, left side. He powers it through, cuts back right side, and Graham Eben is off for the touchdown. 31-yard touchdown run for Graham Eben. Puts the score at 34-0 in favor of Central Lyon George Litterock. Graham Eben, his 2nd touchdown of the night. Also puts Graham over the 100 yards for the night. Here in the first half as the Lions bring on the kicking team. Lions will line up. Koob will step one off here. Good snap from Kramer, good hold. Kick is up, and it's a wobbler, but it gets through. 3:21, 35-0. Lions lead Okoboji here in quarter number 2. We'll be back with more Class 2A state football playoffs on the Lions Broadcast Network.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
Back in Rock Rapids at Dick Field, Joel Viss with you here for the opening round of the Class 2A state football playoffs between Central Lyon, George Little Rock, and Okoboji. The Lions, the number 1 team in the state, leading Okoboji 35-0 with 3:21 to play here in the second quarter. Jeff Tay Ramon will come on to kick once again for the Lions. Jeff Day has switched it up. He's kicked it deep. He's kicked it short. He's put it right at the 5 a few times. He's kicked it out of bounds. So who knows what Jeff Day is coming up with this time. And it's a low line driving kick. Going to take a bounce. Nice field at the 7-yard line. And being brought back up the field for Okoboji. Carrying it out across the 20-yard line. Joe Salmon thought maybe the kick would get by and get into the end zone, but he did a nice job of fielding that one off the hop. Pioneers take over on the 23-yard line. Had a nice drive going. Their last time around ended up in an interception. Duval in the shotgun, back to pass, looking over the middle of the field. Pursuit coming, throws it underneath, has his man underneath. And good job of finding a guy there as Gabe Schulte was coming in after him. Also, Colin DeLeo was coming after him as well. Ball was caught for no gain. Went to Caleb Symington. Drew Denikis in on the tackle for the Lions. Clock on the move. 2 running backs now in the backfield, rolling out right side. A little more protection. Jack Krall, no bother. Krall buries Duval inside the 15, back at the 14 for a 10-yard loss. 3rd down and about 20 for Okoboji. Minute 45 to go here in the first half. Lions, we'll see if there's a completion if they use one of their timeouts to get the ball back. Duval brings a man in motion. They'll hand to him. Reverse left side. Symington now rolls up there. He got good yardage out to the original line of scrimmage, so a pickup of 10. And Caleb Symington with a 10-yard gain. I'll give him 11. It's going to be 4th down and 9. With a minute 10 to go, Lions will not use the timeout here as they do lead 35-0 with a minute to go. Okoboji, it looks like they might be content with running the clock all the way down. Now it looks like they're going to show like they're going to go for it. 4th down in their own territory, deep with 9 yards to go. Back to pass. Duval pump fake. Going to go up over the top. Jump ball is through the hands of the intended receiver, Caleb Symington. And an incomplete pass stops the clock on the change of possession. Well, the officials are just going to say run the clock. The officials are trying to run the clock here. Clock was being told to run, and it was stopped, so it will go into move. They'll move it to 31 seconds, and it will start on the official signal. Lions are going to take over on the 25-yard line, and they're going to try and get a playoff. Officials not ready to go. Lions snap the ball. Now they'll reset. Shotgun formation, clock on the move here. Lions are going to bring Isaiah Johnson in motion, rolling out right side is Vanderzee. He throws it down to the end zone and overshoots everybody. Incomplete pass for Reese. Clock does not stop, though, on the incompletion. Lions are going to try and hurry up on one, see if they can't get one more play in. Don't know if they will. Lions are struggling to get set. And a quick snap. They'll get it off. Back to pass. Vanderzee in pursuit. He's got a man pressuring down on him. He's going to heave one towards the end zone. Jump ball and through the hands of the intended receiver in the back of the end zone. That was Graham Eben. And that is how the half will come to an end. At the half, 35-0. Central Lyon George Little Rock leading Okoboji. We'll come back with our halftime report and take a look at our stats and see if we can't get you a few scores from around the area. At the half, 35-0. Central Lyon George Little Rock leading Okoboji.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
DeNoble Austin & Company PC, Certified Public Accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin & Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
You've spent years dreaming up your business plan, saving every dollar, searching for the right location, and perfecting your product. Auto Owners insures your small business, because it isn't small to you.
Only 36 more to go.
That's simple human sense.
Ask Sepreda Foltz Insurance and Real Estate in Rock Rapids, Iowa, if auto owners make sense for you.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello, possibility. Hello healthy. Hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
And we welcome you back here at the half, live from Dicknall Field in Rock Rapids. Central Lyon George Littlerock leading Okoboji 35-0 here at the half. The Lions jumped out to the lead right in early. They took the ball right away from Okoboji and marched it right down the field. And with 7:15 to go in the first quarter, a 15-yard touchdown run by Graham Eben got the Lions on the board first, making it 7-0 after the Logan Koob kick. Just a few moments later, with 4:56 to go, Reese Vanderzee grabbed his first touchdown of the night on an 8-yard run, and a kick made it 14-0. And then with 1:23 to go in the first quarter, a 4-yard touchdown reception from Vanderzee to Isaiah Johnson had us at 21-0 at the end of the first quarter. Moving into the second quarter, didn't take the Lions much longer. 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. An 11-yard touchdown run for Reese Vanderzee, his second of the night, made it 28-0. And then with 3:21 to go, Graham Eben scampered for his second touchdown of the night, a 31-yard touchdown. And the kick made it 35-0 and put us into the running time portion of the game. So the Lions will come out here at the half. Expect the starters to get one drive, as they will start with the football, and they'll take it. And after that drive, we'll start filtering in the second teamers. Lions have racked up just about 200 yards of rushing on just 19 carries so far in the first half between Vanderzee, Eben, and Johnson. Graham over 100 yards already on the night. Vanderzee throwing the ball 10 of 13 for 117 yards and a touchdown. Has spread it around to 5 different receivers here tonight, and doing a nice job of getting everybody involved. The defense on the other side has been doing a fantastic job as well. Okoboji does not run the ball at all. They are looking to throw the ball on almost every down. They do have a couple runs to their credit, 4 runs for a total of 4 yards. And in the passing game, you're looking at Landon Duvall. As I said, they throw almost every down. He is 13 of 22 for 99 yards and an interception. Obviously, a couple sacks in there as well. Will take away a few of those yards. So the Lion defense holding Okoboji under 100 while racking up over 300 of their own in the first half. Lions came into tonight undefeated, 8-0 on the season as the District 1 champions, ranked number 1 in Class 2A. Okoboji grabbed the win last week to come into tonight at 2-6 on the season, grabbing the final spot out of District 2 and earning their right into the state playoffs and coming over here to Central Lyon George Littlerock. A few scores of interest around the area for us as we look at it. West Lyon leading 16-0 at the half. Spirit Lake, last time we had heard, they were leading 28-0 over Southeast Valley. Roland Story was leading their game 21-0. That's a game that is talked about. Roland Story possibly being a possible second-round opponent for Central Lyon George Littlerock. Have not heard nothing on Esterville, Lincoln Central, and Western Christian. We do know that Union is trying to pull an upset bid. They led Waukon, the district champion over there, by a score of 14-7 after the first quarter. So that could be something interesting to look at. If there's an upset and they take out a top seed, that could make things really interesting going forward in the playoffs. We'll keep looking at some scores, try and keep you updated to the best of our abilities as much as we possibly can. But we will worry about the game at hand for now, and that 35-0 lead for Central Lyon George Littlerock. Should the Lions win tonight, we'll be back here next Friday night, back here on the Broadcast Network for another round of football players. We do invite you to subscribe here to our YouTube channel, and we'll let you know when we post videos or start our live broadcast. And you can always follow Central Lyon on Facebook and on Twitter and keep up on all the latest news in the school district. We'll take a break here. When we come back, we'll go inside the Lions Den and meet up with a couple Lions seniors and find out what they're doing at Central Lyon over their senior year and get a little bit more in depth with those guys when we come back to more Central Lyon George Little Rock Lion football here on the Lions Broadcast Network.
In Iowa, we are fortunate to have a lot of opportunities to get involved in at our schools.
Athletics and activities have so many positive effects, from learning how to build relationships and healthy lifestyles,
And gain self-esteem and confidence.
Make participation a priority. You and your school will benefit.
Hi, welcome back to the Lions Den, where we get to know our seniors here at Central Lyon a little bit better. Today, I'm joined by Josh Jagger. How you doing, Josh?
Oh, I'm doing great.
Awesome. All right, well, for this interview, like usual, we'll just start right in the classroom. So, what's your class schedule looking like this semester at Central Lyon?
Oh, it's a tough one, but I start off the day with AP Chem, and that's always a hard class. Second period, get a nice study hall in so I can get all my homework done before the actual classes start. And then third period, I got college comp. Fourth period, I go to econ with Docker. Then I go over to fifth period for robotics, another Allen class. Sixth period, I go to AP Calc, and then I got lunch after that. Seventh period, I've got lifting. And then eighth period, building trades into flex.
Awesome. All right, well, out of all those classes, would you say you can pinpoint which one's your most challenging?
Probably AP Chem. Definitely the hardest.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite class?
Robotics for sure. Got a lot of friends in that one. Love going to the meets.
It's a lot of fun. So what activities are you involved in besides classes just here at school or in the community?
Well, I help out at my church in a youth ministry. Then I've got chess club, robotics, obviously, and then building the house. That's always fun.
Sure. So I saw you were on the football team. What would you say you like most about being on this football team?
I just like being part of something bigger than myself, you know. Just going out there with my friends every day, working hard, getting better.
Absolutely. So do you have a favorite memory or game from last season?
From last season, probably a lot of answers, but definitely the championship game.
Oh, absolutely.
Love that game.
So what are some team goals for this year?
Stay undefeated, see how far we can get. Hopefully we take home that win in the championships, and just to get better every week.
Yeah.
Stay determined.
Team goals are always a good thing. Do you have any individual goals for yourself this year?
I want to bench 225. We're getting closer. Just starting the sports I play. Just make a name for myself and then travel more.
Absolutely.
Get out of state.
So do you have any plans for next year?
Yeah, I'm hoping to graduate and go to the South Dakota School of Mines for a chemical engineering degree and go on from there. See how far that takes me.
Sure. And then lastly, what advice do you have for freshmen or upcoming athletes in this school?
Just stay focused. Grow up a little bit. Don't think you're better than everybody else, and keep to yourself mostly. It should work out for you.
Absolutely. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for coming out, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
And now back to the booth after a word from our sponsors.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Welcome to the Lions Den, where we get to know a little bit more about our seniors. Today I'm joined by Isabella Hinsman. Thanks for coming out, Isabella.
Thank you.
Okay, let's get right into the questions. What are some of the classes that you're in?
I'm in painting, ceramics, consumer business math, and basic writing, and robotics.
All right, that's great. And what's your favorite class this year?
I'd have to say painting because I've always loved it.
Cool. And what's your most challenging class?
I'd have to say robotics because sometimes I just don't know what's going on in that class.
Yeah. What's your favorite part about Central Lyon?
I've loved the people so far. They're just very nice and very kind to you.
Yeah, that's great. And what motivated you to transfer since you're a new student this year?
Yeah, I just kind of wanted a more achievable goal and just being able to excel in class.
Yeah. And what are your plans for next year?
I want to go into cosmetology school.
Okay. And what are you looking for in a college?
I'm looking for just people that understand and walk me through what I need to know.
Okay. And do you have any individual goals this year?
I kind of want to just build relationships and just learn to know people.
Cool. And what are some weaknesses that you have that you might want to improve in?
Definitely staying in school and getting my work done.
Yeah. And what are some activities that you're in, a part of in school or in the community?
Well, I'm in robotics and I'm helping out with some of that, and I'm thinking about going into track this year.
Cool. And as last question, what's your favorite lunch that we have this year?
The taco bags.
All right, that's a great one.
Yeah.
That's all the time we've got today. We'll go back to the booth after a word from our sponsors.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin & Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
You've spent years dreaming up your business plan, saving every dollar, searching for the right location, and perfecting your product. Auto Owners insures your small business, because it isn't small to you.
Only 36 more to go.
That's simple human sense.
Ask Seaperda Foltz Insurance and Real Estate in Rock Rapids, Iowa, if auto owners make sense for you.
And we welcome you back here live from Rock Rapids at Dicknall Field. Joel Viss with you here tonight as we start second half play in the opening round of the Class 2A State Football Playoffs. Central Lyon George Little Rock leading Okoboji 35-0. We will start with the Lions football as Okoboji has the sign ready to give it a boot. A low squib kick angling towards the sidelines. Lions will pick it up with the up back and start bringing it forward. Wrapped up and carrying it across the 35-yard line was Graham Even. And Even takes it out to the 36 is where they will spot the football. Clock will be in running formation with the 35-point spread. I will do my best to get my clock working for you guys again. Lions come out in the shotgun. Starters in for their one possession. Jet sweep over the right side. Isaiah Johnson breaks it out to the right side across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 42-yard line. But a nice gain right off the bat, and they'll say actually down to the 41-yard line. 23-yard run for Isaiah Johnson to get things started. First down and 10, Central Lyon George Litterock on the first play into Okoboji territory. Twins left, single man right. That's Matt Deeren here on the bottom side of your screen. Vanderzee in the shotgun, fakes the pass, quick pass, Isaiah Johnson, left side. He cuts it out around the corner. He's got a first down and knocked down again, close to the 30-yard line. That's where they'll put it for an 11-yard pickup. And a heavy dose of Isaiah Johnson here to start the plays. First down and 10 again for Central Lyon George Litterock. Back-to-back first downs for Isaiah Johnson. Twins left, single man right, shotgun formation. Here comes Isaiah again. They're going to hand to him, and flags will fly. And this is a false start against the Lions. False start on the Lions will push them back 5 yards, back to the 35. Maybe going a little bit too quick there. This will slow them down a little bit. Lions will break the huddle here on first down, 1st and 15. Back at the 35-yard line. Pistol formation now. Eben stands behind Vanderzee. Here comes Isaiah. Fake there, goes to Graham up the middle of the field, busted out to the outside, trying to break some tackles, but he is brought down by the Pioneers. Pioneers do a nice job of getting to the football there. Nathaniel Franken coming in there and making the tackle, as well as Caleb Symington. Graham only picking up 2 yards on the run. So second down and 13, ball at the 33-yard line. Back to the shotgun formation. 4 wide, 3 of them left, single man right. It's Deeren. Going to fake the hand, and Vanderzee loses the football. And I do believe Okoboji's got it. And they do. A fumble by Vanderzee gives the ball back to Okoboji. Vanderzee tried to pull the ball away from Eben to take off with it and lost the handle on it. Ball skirted forward, and Okoboji pounced on it. So a turnover on the Lions. We'll give the ball back to the Pioneers. 4 wide for Duval, 3 to the left, single man to the right. Duval's going to roll right side, shovel over to the left there to his running back. Nothing doing. He'll be knocked down in the backfield. Caden Chapman had nowhere to go. And it looks like he is brought down at the 25. So a 2-yard loss for Chapman. Clock still moves. Running clock will make this a very short half of play unless Okoboji can score and put us back into running formation. 5 wide, empty backfield. Landon Duval, the lone quarterback, brings his man in motion. That's Chapman. Back to pass. Pump fake going over the top. Has a man wide open at midfield. Making the catch and down to the 35-yard line. Making the catch there is James Allen. 42-yard reception on the pass play. In Okoboji, they are in business right now. First down and 10 for the Pioneers, trying to get this clock back into standard scoring. Back to pass is Duval. Right side now comes back across the middle, overshoots everybody, including his intended receiver, who was Caleb Symington. Tough break there for the Pioneers as the clock does not stop on the incompletions with this 35-point rule. Okoboji will send 5 wide again, 3 to the left side here, 2 of them up top side of your screen. Duval in the shotgun. Here comes his man in motion. That is his tailback. Fake the hand there. Throws on the slant pass. Catch is made. First down and more. Pass, do believe, goes to Avery Symington. And Symington will take it down inside the 20 to the 18 for a 15-yard pickup. First down and 10 for Okoboji again, forcing the turnover on the first drive for the Lions, and now putting a drive together of their own. Man in motion once again, back to pass. Now he's going to dump underneath and just about intercepted Colin DeLeo. He was trucking for it. He wanted it. Anytime the big man can get an interception, you know they want it, and Colin was looking for it. Incomplete pass brings up second down and 10 at the 18-yard line. 4 wide, 2 of them each way. Duval in the shotgun. He's going to hand off this time left side to his tailback. Tailback carries it ahead, rolls over, and down to the 6-yard line for a 12-yard pickup for Caden Chapman. Just outside the 5-yard line is where they'll put the football with 5:25 to go. Okoboji threatening to score here and take the momentum here to start the second half. 5 wide, empty backfield for Duval. Here comes Chapman in motion. They'll fake the hand, quarterback keeper. No, it is not Duval in the backfield. It is actually Caleb Symington, and Symington carries the ball ahead down to the 5 for basically no gain. Second down and goal now. Trying to go for a little bit of a wildcat on that one. Duval back in at the quarterback spot now as he'll sit in the shotgun. Empty backfield for him. 4 wide, has an up back set to the left side. Duval calls it out. Quarterback keeper going right side. He is hit and fighting for the goal line, and he is in for the touchdown. 5-yard touchdown run for Landon Duval. Pioneers cut the lead under 35, and we'll have back to standard scoring time. Kicking formation here for Okoboji. Coming on and doing the kicking is Asher Knutson. 5'9", 145-pound sophomore. Good snap and hold. Kick is up, and the kick is through. 4:21 to go here in the third quarter. 35-7. Central Lyon George Little Rock leading Okoboji. We'll be back with more Lion football here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Back in Rock Rapids here at Dicknall Field, Okoboji on the board. A Landon Duval 5-yard touchdown run has the score at 35-7. And we are back to standard scoring with 4:21 to go here in the third quarter. Onside kick for Okoboji. It is touched by the Lions, and I do believe Okoboji might have got that one. Deeren put a hand on it, couldn't bring it in, and a dive for the pile. Who's going to win that battle at the bottom of the pile is unbeknownst to anyone. And the officials trying to pile off the players. And Okoboji has the football. So Okoboji with a surprise onside kick. And back on the offense come the Pioneers. Lions coming out of the halftime not looking very sharp, and the Pioneers are taking advantage. 5 wide, empty backfield once again. Landon Duvall brings his man in motion. That is his tailback, Chapman. He'll throw to Chapman out of the backfield. Chapman cuts it up the field, brings it down to the 41-yard line. Pickup of 3. Second down and 7. Short 7, long 6. It's just outside the 40. They'll remain in the empty backfield. Now they're going to bring Chapman into the backfield there. He'll switch, actually go left side. 3 to the left, Twins to the top side. Duvall back to pass, looking right side again. Throws out in the flat and just about intercepted in all sorts of daylight in front of Denikis there as he just about had himself a pick 6. Drew Denikis did a great job of dropping right into the throwing lane there and just could not bring in the pass. Clock stops on the incompletion with 3:29 to play in the third quarter. Third down and 7 for Okoboji. Obviously 4-down territory as they are inside the Lions' side of the 50-yard line. Handoff goes left side to Chapman. He carries it down to the 35, but a flag is going to come in late. And it looks like it's going to be a hold against Okoboji. So that will negate the run. Would have set up about 4th down and 1, and instead is going to go back to 3rd down and 15, back at midfield. So 3rd down and 15 for Okoboji. Penalties like that are drive killers. Pioneers will set up 3 wide to the right side, single man to the left. Swing pass now, quarterback keeper up the middle. Duvall is run down and brought down by Colin DeLeo. Back at the original line of scrimmage, which is the 45-yard line. So they'll say he's just shy of that. So a 5-yard carry for Duvall. We'll set up 4th down. Obviously, they're going to go for it. 4 wide again. Chapman stands in there for protection. Right side, here comes the heat. Throws over the middle. I do believe he's got a 1st down. Catch is made on the slant pattern. Tyler Netsch making the grab down to the 33-yard line for a 12-yard pickup, but do have an injured Okoboji player on the field. That is Avery Symington. So Tyler Netsch grabs the 1st down yardage needed, but an injury there to Avery Symington. He is up and walking off the field, though. Got a little bit of a limp as he heads towards the sidelines. Central Lyon George Little Rock struggling here in the second half, as Okoboji has caught them on their heels after a fumble on the opening drive. Okoboji drove down the field and scored. Now an onside kick has them in position again. Man in motion from right to left. Quick pass right side has the slant pattern. It is open, and the tackle is made. Another 1st down. Catch made by Caleb Symington. Ball down to the 21-yard line. Another 12-yard pickup. So another 1st down. Clock on the move. 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Okoboji back to pass. Duvall looking right side, going to throw it up over the top, and a flag is going to fly on Lane Kruger. That was a miscommunication. The receiver didn't know where he was going. but nonetheless ran into Kruger, and they're going to hand him a pass interference penalty. Now, will it be pass interference or holding will be the question. And they're going to say defensive holding. So that is a 10-yard penalty as opposed to a 15-yarder, but still enough for a first down. Ball moves to the 11-yard line. Duval in the shotgun. He's got Chapman to his left, 4 wide. 3 of them to the left side, single man to the right. They're going to hand to Chapman over the right side. He's cutting it up the field, gets her down to close to the 5-yard line. Is where he is brought out of bounds. So the clock will stop at 1:41. Going to give him 6 yards down to the 4-yard line. Or down to the 5, I should say. Shotgun formation again, back to pass. Quick bubble screen over the left side. Lions read it well. Matt Elbert comes up and makes the tackle in the backfield back at the 6-yard line. Going to be a loss of 1. Caleb Symington makes the catch, but met rudely by the Lion defense. So first down, now it sets up third down. And the official stop play here. Don't think the clock was moving. Clock should have been moving as it was a complete pass. Officials having a discussion here on what exactly the call is on the field. Pass was caught, and the tackle was made back at the 6-yard line. So they will reset the clock at 1:46. And then they will run it from there. So the officials trying to make sure the clock is in proper order. Now it's going to say 1:26. So they will run clock off there, and they will start it on the ready for play. Man in motion here on third down. Quick pass out of the backfield through the hands, and they will call incomplete pass. They'll say it was a forward pass, and that's a big break for Okoboji as Graham Eben was on hot foot to pick that one up if it was a fumble. Clock stops on the incompletion. It'll be fourth down for Okoboji. Threatening inside the 10-yard line after picking up an onside kick. Rolling out right side, heavy pressure, quarterback throws, picked off and going the other way. Lions get the pick at the goal line, and they will bring it back out across the 35-yard line. Drew Denikis wanted one earlier. He got one that time, and Denikis with the interception. And the Lion defense stands up at the goal line. Maybe that'll give the Lions the life they need here in the third quarter. Lions have not looked very sharp here in quarter number 3. Need to get back onto pace. Shotgun formation, empty backfield for Vanderzee. He's going to keep it himself, go right up the middle of the field. And Reese will carry it out across the 40 to the 41 and a pickup of 6 yards. Second down and 4 for Central Lyon George Little Rock as they will just get the clock moving in their favor. Clock under a minute to go here in quarter number 3. Lions bring everybody in tight. Twins left, single man right. Quick pass left side goes to Isaiah Johnson. He shoots up the sidelines, and he is knocked out of bounds. And we'll see where they say he stepped out. Says he steps out at the 42. So the 42 to the 42, a 16-yard pickup on the pass completion. Lions first down and 10 inside of Okoboji territory. This is about where they were on their first drive before fumbling the football away. Shotgun formation again. Fake the hand, quick pass out left side, and incomplete as it falls short. Reed Fulkins, the intended receiver there on the left. Second down and 10 now for Central Lyon George Litterock at the Okoboji 42. Clock stops on the incompletion with 20 seconds remaining. Pistol formation this time. Lions send two receivers right, single man up top. That is Fulkins. They'll hand off to Graham up the middle of the field, sidesteps a few defenders. Flag will fly in the area of a hold as Graham will take it down the sidelines. And the ball will come back, and the Lions shoot themselves in the foot again. As good as the Lions looked in the first half, not looking as strong here in half number 2. Lions will called for the hold, and they will march that one back here across to the 48-yard line. So back in their own territory with 12 seconds to go. Lions are going to try and run a play here before the end of the third quarter. 4 wide, 2 receivers each way. Back to pass is Vanderzee. Screen pass underneath to Eben. He's got it, got blockers out in front. Eben cuts by one man. He's got a first down and brought down at about the 25-yard line. We'll see exactly where they spot it on the far side of the field. May have said he was brought down at the 26, and that looks like where they will put it at the 26, and that'll do it for the third quarter here. 35-7, Central Lyon George Litterock leading Okoboji, but Okoboji having a great quarter in their possession as we head to the fourth when we bring back Central Lyon George Litterock Lion football here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Back in Rock Rapids at Dicknall Field, Joel Vest with you here as we start quarter number 4. First round of the Class 2A state football playoffs. After this, the teams will be divided up into 4 different pods of 4 different teams as we get down to 16. That'll be decided at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Handoff goes to Graham Eben as we start quarter number 4. He carries it inside the 25 to the 24 for a tough 2-yard pickup. Brendan Wentz coming up and making the tackle once again. He's had a great night up front there battling this offense for the Lions. 2nd down and 8. Lions will send 4 wide, 2 each way. Pistol formation for Vanderzee. Lions will hand off once again to Graham. Graham will bring it down to the 20-yard line for a tough 4 yards. Coming in to make the tackle that time for Okoboji. Wentz once again in there, as well as Nathaniel Franken. Third down and about 4 for Central Lyon George Litterock here in 4-down territory as they will enter into Okoboji's red zone. Twins right, single man left, empty backfield. 2 upbacks for Vanderzee. Vanderzee will keep it right side. He is brought down, but I do believe he's got the first down as he takes it to the 15. It will be enough for a Lion first down and a chain mover. First and 10, Central Lyon George Litterock now at the 15-yard line, trying to put this back at 35 points and run the clock here for the rest of the game. Lions, same set, twin upbacks, twins right, single left. Vanderzee rolls out right side, quarterback keeper. He's going to run it up the field, cuts it back across the grain, and walks in for the Central Lyon George Litterock Lion touchdown. Vanderzee, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the night, a 15-yarder to put the score at 41-7. Koob will come on for the all-important extra point to try and get this thing back to 35 and get the clock in running motion again. Koob will step it off here. 10-11 to go here in the ball game. Lions extend their lead. Kramer, good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and the kick is through. 10-11 to go here in the 4th quarter. 42-7. Central Lyon George Litterock leading Okoboji. We'll be back with more of the Class 2A state playoffs here on the Lions Broadcast Network.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Back in Rock Rapids, where the Lions just scored on a 15-yard touchdown run by quarterback Reese Vanderzee, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the night. Puts the score at 42-7 with 10-11 to play in the ball game. And we will be back into the running clock portion of tonight. Jeff Tay comes on to do the kicking duties once again. Has the officials sign. He's ready to go. Gives the ball a boot. It is a high spiraling kick caught at the 8-yard line. Now being brought up the right side and tripped up, keeping his feet, doing a nice job there on the return. As he takes it out across the 20-yard line. Do you believe that was Solomon once again on the return? And it was. Joe Solomon, 5'8", 150-pound senior. First down and 10 for the Pioneers at the 33-yard line. Handoff, here's the reverse. Rolling around, halfback pass, throws it up over the top, and ball is tipped and almost caught by Tyler Netsch. Lions had 2 men after it. Looked like that was Isaiah Johnson and Reese Vanderzee. They couldn't bring it in. Netsch then took a shot at it. On the pass was Caleb Symington. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Duval back in as the quarterback. He stands in the shotgun. Chapman in the backfield next to him. Handoff goes to Chapman. He is blown up by a host of Lions. Jack Krall in there. Cooper Schmidt in there as well as Gabe Schulte. Knocked back for a yard loss. Be 3rd down at about 11 now. 8.5 to go as the clock moves here in quarter number 4. Lions will move on to round number 2. Okoboji's season will come to an end at 2-7. Shotgun formation. Here comes the man in motion all the way through. Duval, quick pass out of the backfield. He gets the ball off to Caleb Symington on the catch, and he scoots forward for a gain of a couple, about 3 yards. That is going to set up a 4th down here at about 7. Okoboji obviously going to go for it. 4 wide, Twins each way. Duval brings a man in motion. Once again, it's Symington going for the hard count. Did not get the lines to jump, very close. Now they're going to go and check down the play. And Okoboji will go back into formation. Duval back to pass. Going to heave one down the sidelines. He's going for it all. And outstretched hands making the catch down the sidelines is Avery Symington. He hauls it in at the 27-yard line, I believe. Well, the 26. 41-yard pass to Avery Symington.
The ball is passed to Clinton Symington. 41-yard gain on the play. 1st and 10 for the Pioneers.
1st down and 10. Okoboji keeps their drive alive. Duval rolls out right side. Now he's under pursuit. Jack Krall misses the first one. The second man coming through, that's Gabe Schulte. And Schulte strips the ball away. Schulte going down the other one, rumbling and stumbling across the 50. Schulte, instead of the sack, he decides he's going to take the football away. And he is going to go and take the Lions down back to the 48-yard line. Gabe Schulte, the senior defensive tackle. It'd have been fun if he could have scored on that one. That would have been a good thing for old Gabe. Lions with the turnover. Bring the ball down to the 47-yard line. And the second teamers come in for the Lions. Liam Vanderzee, younger brother to Reese, in at quarterback. Hands off up the middle of the field. Flag flies in the area of a hold as Levi Kramer carries the ball out for about 6 yards. These officials do not like the way we are blocking this. And going to call a holding penalty against the Lions. So that negates the run and puts the ball back to the 42-yard line. Jacob Nagel called for the hold. 5:30 on the clock here as it runs. Lions. Twins right, single man left. Liam in the backfield with Kramer. Handoff goes to Kramer once again. He is stood up but gooses the legs and pushes the ball ahead to the 46-yard line. 4 yards for Levi. Tough little runner in Levi Kramer. As I said, normally you hear his name. He is the long snapper on those extra points. 5'6", 137-pound junior. 2nd down and 16 for the Lions, as they just need a couple first downs to run the clock out. Vanderzee in the shotgun, going to hand off again. Levi is blown up immediately. Nothing doing there. Got no gain.
Kramer again on the carry.
That'll bring up third down and 16 or so yet. Ball still at the 46-yard line. A nice night here in Rock Rapids. Way better than what it was last week here in that Beef Bowl against West Lyon. See what next week brings. They're talking some interesting weather once again, and we'll see how that affects things. But we do know the Lions will be playing there once again. Handoff goes here this time over the right side to Gavin Bruns. Bruns, 5'8", 140-pound sophomore, brought back for a loss of about 3. Fourth down, and the Lions will bring on the punting unit. Lions will send Jeff Tay back to do the punting this time. He'll stand at his own 30, ready to give the ball the boot. And a lot of confusion up front on that one. Do believe that'll end up being a false start against the Lions. And it will be. They'll back them up 5 more yards. So Lions will back up 5 more yards. Jeff Tay will be ready to give this ball a boot again. Now stands back at his own 25-yard line. Good snap, gets it away. Low end-over-end kick is going to bounce at the 32, be picked up and returned. Brought down and making the tackle there for the Lions. Rylan Maxwell, 6'2" sophomore. Okoboji back on the offense here at the 35-yard line with 2:50 to play in the ball game. And we'll see if they bring the seniors out or bring in the second teamers. Might call a timeout here just to make sure they get the right personnel in here as they are making the substitutions. And now there's a face mask call against Okoboji on the return. So they're going to mark off the penalty and move the ball back to the 30-yard line. Duval still in at the quarterback spot. Man in motion here. Working around, option play. Lions in pursuit, missed the first man, cutting it up the field. Positive gain. Coming up, making the tackle for the Lions that time. I do believe it was Maverick Horseman for the Lions. 6-yard gain will set up a 2nd down and 4. Duval once again, he'll hand off up the middle of the field, goes to Chapman. Chapman goes nowhere. He is brought down after a loss of 1. Couple Lions coming in there and making the tackle. Andrew Eben in on the tackle, as well as Jason Huygens. And a timeout will be called by Okoboji. 42-7, Central Lyon George Little Rock will win tonight and move on in the Class 2A state football playoffs. Who they will play next, we'll find out tomorrow at 10 a.m. All the winners of tonight will be put into 4 pods from what we know. If all the district champions win, there will be 2 district champions in each pod. That is about as much as we know. The district champions will host those games. And they will set up the 4 pods, and then those 4 teams will play out their way to the Unidome. As we said, not totally sure how that is all going to shape out, all depending on who wins and where the state decides to make people travel. Okoboji called timeout. They decided to bring in the substitutions now. New players in the game. Trey Vanderpool in at the quarterback spot. And they'll throw a pass over the left side. Looks like it goes to Asa Jacobson, freshman wide receiver. Trey Vanderpool, a 6 foot, 170-pound freshman. First down yardage there as they move it out to the 45-yard line. 1:20 to go here for these Okoboji second-teamers. Lions got a couple guys in there. Weston Frecking here on the bottom side of your screen at a defensive back position. Ethan Peterson in there at a linebacker. Corey Sirkin at a defensive back. Caden Zeck, middle linebacker. A little bit of a high snap, quick pass over the left side to Jacobson again. Cuts it up the field, and the Lions are there to greet him. Caden Zeck in on the tackle. See who else was in on it. Also Ethan Peterson on that. Up front of the defensive line, see Matt Everhart here at a left defensive end spot. Josh Jagger up on the top side at a defensive back position. Jalen Stubbe on the right side of the defensive line. Pass down the left side over the top, and it's picked off. Josh Jagger getting the interception. 5'11", 129-pound senior getting the pick and the turnover, giving the ball back to Central Lyon George Little Rock as the time expires. And that'll do it here tonight. Final score from Rock Rapids. Central Lyon George Little Rock victorious over Okoboji 42-7. We'll be back with more and wrap things up when we return to more Lion football here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we always want to give you more variety. That's why we developed Buffet Your Way. Order your favorite pizza for the buffet and we'll bake it and make sure you get the first slice. Like thin crust prairie, pepperoni and green olives on stuffed crust, stampede, buffalo chicken with jalapenos. You name it, we make it. Oh, Carl, I wasn't actually ordering. No, Carl, don't be like that. Come back, we'll eat them.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Keep them coming, Carl.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
DeNoble Austin & Company PC, Certified Public Accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin & Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
You've spent years dreaming up your business plan, saving every dollar, searching for the right location, and perfecting your product. Auto Owners insures your small business, because it isn't small to you.
Only 36 more to go.
That's simple human sense.
Ask Seaperda Foltz Insurance and Real Estate in Rock Rapids, Iowa, if auto owners make sense for you.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
And we welcome you back here live from Rock Rapids at Dicknall Field. Central Lyon George Litterock moving on in the Class 2A state football playoffs with a 42-7 win over Okoboji. In a game that started out really well for the Lions. They struggled a little bit in the second half, but finished strong and walk away with a big win, and they survive in advance to move on to round number 2. They will host round number 2. Who the opponent will be, we will find out tomorrow morning when the state releases their pairings and the pods to know the road to the Dome from there. Lions, an exceptional night on the stat board, though. For them, they racked up a ton of yards on the offensive side. They had almost 30 carries there, over 200-plus yards of rushing as a total as a team. Graham Eben had a big night as well. He ended up with 143 yards. Reese was right at 100 yards as well. Isaiah Johnson had a nice night at about 44 yards of rushing. So Lions putting together about 300 yards of rushing on 25 carries. Nice job running the ball here tonight. Reese throwing the ball, 12 of 16 passing, 144 yards and a touchdown. So very efficient for Reese through the air tonight as well. So the Lions doing a great job offensively to move things around. Yes, they do have some things to work on, but those are the good things you can do. You win big, you move on, and then you work on the things that you need to correct out there. And you want some things that you can go back on the tape and show those kids and get them ready for the next week and start preparing for your next opponent, whoever that might be. Like you said, that'll come out tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. You can follow Central Lyon on Facebook and Twitter, and we'll post that as quickly as we do find out who the opponent will be. We do know it'll be back here at Dicknall Field next Friday night at 7 o'clock, and we will be with you here on the Lions Broadcast Network. Pregame will start around 6:30 or so. We'll have coaches' interviews with both of the teams, getting you set up and prepared for that second round game. Final score here tonight, Central Lyon George Litterock victorious and moving on in the playoffs, 42-7 over Okoboji. Have a great weekend, everybody.